I want your body, body, body. Cause now you will be my Superman, Superman. Music by Sean Francis Adige. Available on Sean Francis TV YouTube channel. Special man, feeling vibes. When you feeling your vibes. When you love how they go naughty. When you love how they go naughty. I'm feeling vibes. When you feeling your vibes. When you love how they go naughty. When you love how they go naughty.
Nina Rego, Nina Rego, Sissy Pigo, you boy go, Nina Rego, Nina Rego, now you the by my side. Nina Rego, Nina Rego, Sissy Pigo, you boy go, Nina Rego, Nina Rego, now you the by my side. Girl, you know I want you more. Your vibes they always turn me on. The things you do they make me gaga. Only you be my lady gaga. To where the leg in our young, yellow number to shining on. JP Nero Palungo no 5 2 easy, Jaja, baby.
Share the video.
Easy, Jaja, baby, I
Yeah, guys. Hello, people. Good evening, everyone. It's your lady Shine Francis Adige Osemige, aka Yellow Nomose Worldwide, aka the Born Lioness, aka the president of all comfortable housewives. Yes. Happy Sunday to you guys. I guess you having a nice weekend, a pleasant day, and your service today was splendid at church. So guys, I would like you to share this video far and wide so it can go wider. Yes, because this message is for as a matter of fact, I've thought it wise, and I thought it wise, and like, okay, I made up my mind, let me be doing the stuffs I know with the young girls, because these days a lot of our parents, a lot of our mothers are not having that time to speak, to advise our young ones. So we need to be we need to make impacts in the life of our young ones. A lot of people are leading astray. A lot of people are going astray. They are being led astray by too much paparazzi, too much things that are just in the picture, and there's not of reality. So as a person, as a wife, as a mom, I told myself I need to give back to the society from what I know, from what I've learned, from what experience also have taught me. So I'd like you guys to share this video, share it, so we can get more people online joining us to learn, especially for our young boys and girls, to learn from this very topic, so that they will know that things do not just go like that in life. Things do not just go like that. So that's what it is. Please share the video. Share the video, guys. Yeah. Today I titled today's topic as the law of nature in relationship. The law of nature in relationship. Some people call it karma. Some people call it karma. So in relationship, you need to know the rudiments. the rudiments, how it works. If not, you are going to keep blaming your stepmother, you are going to keep blaming the old woman in your village, you are going to keep blaming your neighbors for what they do not know about, for what you yourself have caused with your hands. So that's why I said no. It will be of a great honor for me to come and say it black and blue, just the way it is. There are laws binding relationships. There are laws. And if you break the law, you will face the consequences. Money cannot cover it. That's the honest truth. Money cannot cover it. Money cannot cover it. A lot of things cannot make up to it. You break it, you face it. Deliverance will not solve it. Deliverance will not solve it. It will not solve it. The only thing that you need to do as an individual, if you break this law in relationships, is a change of attitude. A change of attitude. That is what it is. In every relationship, in your boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, in your courtship, in marriages, there are laws binding it. There are laws governing it. If you break the law and you feel that I'm the smartest, is a maga, is a mugu, oh boy, babe, you don't error. That is the honest truth. You don't error. If somebody loves you in a relationship, you love in return. If anyone loves you as a girl, as a guy, in a relationship, you love in return. If you see that this person is showing too much affection, more than you expect, and you are not having that feelings towards that person as expected, what you need to do is to tell the person, proper play, blue, black, be honest, babe, I'm so sorry. In a calm and a relaxed atmosphere that the person can be able to assimilate or understand what you are saying. Don't be harsh in your tone. If not, it will be used against you in the laws of relationship. Yeah, it will be used against you that you have broken someone's heart. Because that is part of the things. Being hurt, if you're harsh to somebody and the person feels hurt and walks away out of your life, you have broken someone's heart. So it's not only by cheating. If somebody gives you love and you do not love that person, you do not feel the same way 100% like the person, take the person to a relaxed atmosphere, calm the person down and say, please, there's something I want to tell you. I like us to discuss it. You know you are my friend and I'm your friend as well. But because of the love I have for you, because I care so much about you, I would like to tell you the honest truth. I would like to tell you the honest truth. And the honest truth is that I honestly do not feel the same way you do. I have tried on myself. I have tried to force it. But I really do not feel the same way you do. But if I'm sorry if this might hurt you, but find a place in your heart to forgive me. Tell the person, you see the way I just said it, in a respectful manner. And I'll be glad to see you have somebody or find somebody that really can love you the way you do. Because you are a nice person. You are somebody I cherish so much. So I pray God to give you the person that will love you and cherish you just like the nice person that you are. And the person might feel bad, but it's better. It's better you told the truth. And the truth will not be used against you anywhere, day or night. Day or night, it will not be used against you. That is the honest truth. It will not be used against you. If the person likes, let the person go and naked. Let the person say, hey, he slept with me. I want to naked and swear for the person. Sam, it will not work in the law of nature. It will not work. It will not work because you will be honest. Honesty is the key. When you are honest, nobody can use anything against you as far as you know you are honest from the depths of your heart. You just told the truth. It's not because you saw Angelina, that's why you are telling off Paulina. It's not because you saw John, that's why you are telling off James. No. But honestly, you don't feel the same way this person do. So spell it out and let this person know. And walk a way out of the person's life peacefully. But you see a situation whereby you don't love that person. And the person loves you so much. And is showing so much affection towards you. And you saw the need to start eating the person's money. You saw the need to start playing games with the person. You saw the need to start saying, na my maga. As a babe, you say na my maga. As a guy, you say na mugu. She don't get level. She gets level. Na love she love. Oh. Are you getting me? She get level. Na love she dey love you. That is the honest truth. She get level, but because she loves you, she is blinded by emotions. That's why. So, if you now deem it fit to start eating the person's money, playing games with the person, gambling with the person, it means you are abusing it. Guess what will happen to you? If you end up leaving the person for another guy, the guy will mesmerize you. The guy will ball you. He will ball you. He will play all sorts of games with you. And you'll be like, what is wrong with me? Am I not pretty enough? Am I not brilliant enough? Don't I have this money to spend on this guy? And the guy, same applies to the guy. And the guy, the guy will be like, am I not, don't I have class? Don't I have level? I saw you now. I get level, I get doings, I get a woe. Why this babe not agree my own? It is because you have abused somebody before. You have abused the word LOVE. You have abused it. You have abused it. That's why another person will come your way and toy with you, I was watching a video clip on Facebook the other day, and the lady was like, I'm swearing for this guy, I'm doing this, this guy, you took me away from another man's house, and you abused me, you used me and dumped me like a rag. You did not keep your promise. Come on, babe, there's no way you can keep his promise. Because you broke somebody's heart. He took you away from another man's house to his arms. You can see that. Just listen to that. It doesn't make sense. He took you away from another man's house to his arms. And even if he does not willingly want to hurt you, he will find himself hurting you because of the law of karma. Because of the law of karma. It is the law of karma in relationship. You will face it. Even if karma does not exist in every other institution. You see this institution called relationship. This institution called marriage. Karma does exist. Karma is the law governing it. Karma is the law governing it. So if you are wise, and you have seen yourself in that kind of mess before, all you need to do is you have abused someone's love before. All you need to do is pray to God for forgiveness. When you pray to God for forgiveness from the depth of your heart, pray to God for forgiveness, and then comport yourself now properly. Compose yourself well, ready-made for another relationship. And when you find yourself in a relationship, try the best you can. Try the best you can to be a good person. Try the best you can to be an honest person. And even if that person you are with is now abusing it, make sure it is not you abusing it. Do you know what you will benefit if you comport yourself and be an honest person in that relationship, if you comport yourself and be an honest person in that relationship and your partner is abusing it, you now decide to walk away or the person tells you off. If you want to cry is allowed. Cry it out that day. The next day, dress yourself well. Package yourself, arrange yourself after crying, because some people, sometimes if you don't cry, the thing will be reflecting in you. So that's why sometimes you need to cry it out. When you cry it out, it lightens your body. I always advise people to do that in a relationship, in any heartbreak. When you cry it out, it lightens the weight in you. It gives you courage to move on. That's the truth. It doesn't mean that you are weak. You will only look weak if you are crying in the front of that person. But if you did not cry in the front of that person, just go to your closet. Do that. When you do that, it lightens your body. Move on. Guess what? When you move on, a better person, well packaged. If you are not in a hurry to jump into a relationship, a better person, well packaged in character and everything, that knows your worth, will come into your life. And because you are now a changed person, when it comes to honesty, it will work. It will work. So in relationships, honesty is the key. Stop trying to play the smart one. You see, anybody that has called you a mugu in any relationship has also become a mugu in another relationship. Watch closely. Anybody that has called anyone a mugu in one relationship has also become a mugu in another relationship. So that's why you shouldn't take anyone's love for granted. That's why you shouldn't take anyone's love for granted. If you watch your ex that dumped you is playing a mugu for another person, you that played somebody and called the person a maga, you are also playing a mugu for another person. So you see what it is? Until we realize this, the thing we keep turning. It will keep turning and passing like a football match. It will keep turning and passing. They will keep passing it like a football match. So when you see love, when someone cherishes you, cherish that person back in return. Me as a lady, as the president of all comfortable housewives seated here, I have done it before. I have done it before. So that's why I said, let me also sell it out to people. I have done it before. So I realized that, oh my God, that person was really nice to me years ago, like 15 years ago. I was like, oh, that person was really nice to me, but I wanted to play. I was just catching cruise. I wanted to cruise, you know. I see it as disturbance. You are over possessive. You are too, you are disturbing me. You are over possessive. Things like that. And then when it ended, my people, it wasn't funny. I felt like going back, but my pride, there was no way I could go back. How will I go back? Like, So I now realized, I said, wow. So that's how life is. That's how life is. So, and for you to get such a person back is like 5 years time. I don't want to over-exaggerate. If not, I would have said 10 years time. That's why Oyibo people used to say, opportunity come but once. That's how it is. So, I'm talking to you as a mom. You understand? So, that's why Oyibo people said, opportunity come but once. If that opportunity come and you abuse it, fume. It will go far. Before you will see that opportunity again, it will be like 5 years time. I don't want people to panic. That's why I'm saying 5 years. If not, I would have said 10 years. You understand? So if you have it, do not abuse it. Do not abuse it. In the world of relationship, That word called love. If somebody is selling it to you, if someone is giving it to you, don't abuse it. Don't try it. Don't try it. That's why you see a lot of people saying, all men are the same. Why won't all men be the same? Why won't all men be the same? And men keep saying, women are the same everywhere. Come on. Why won't women be the same? Women will be the same because you are unrepentant. Your heart is rigid. It's like stone. You don't want to repent. Acknowledge that you have made a mistake. Oh, I abused Cecilia. She really loved me, but I abused it. Oh God, I beg, forgive me. Forgive me. If I have a better relationship, I will not abuse it again. Acknowledge it. When you acknowledge it, you will see God will deliver to your doorstep someone that will appreciate you. That's how it is. So it is not your stepmom that is disturbing you. It is not your stepmom that is disturbing you. It is not the grandmother in your village that is disturbing you. It is not your friends that are disturbing you, that are wishing you or wishing. No, they are not. It is your character. It is your approach towards the word love. It is your approach towards relationship. That's why you are finding it difficult to get a good relationship. First of all, what I've come to tell you, first of all, is if you know that you have labeled somebody maga before, and you know deep down in your heart that this person was really nice to you, ask God for forgiveness. It was ignorant. Ask God for forgiveness. You don't need to meet pastor. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a holy and down Christian. I'm just a good person that loves nature, that loves honesty. You understand? That loves to do things right. So you don't need to meet pastor. Just go on your knees in your room, beg God for forgiveness. God, please forgive me. I never knew it was like this. Please, if I have another opportunity, I will hold it right and see what God will do in your life, and see how beautiful relationships can be, and see how beautiful marriage can be. You dumped somebody that engaged you and paid your school fees for years to marry another person, and you expect the marriage to be blissful. It will not be blissful now. It will not be blissful because you called that person a maga. You called that person a maga. So until you acknowledge the fact that you have hurt somebody, beg God for forgiveness, and you be ready to be an honest person, to embrace love with wholeheartedness. You will not get love with half hearts. It doesn't come at all. It will never come. The happiness will not be in full, but you will be swept off your feet if you are ready wholeheartedly. It will sweep you off your feet, and you say, so I never knew that love exists. I never knew it does exist. I thought it was only in movies. I thought it's just what they call it. It's just imagination. It's not imagination. Be ready wholeheartedly in your heart, deep down in you, and then you will see it working in your marriage. It's not working in your marriage because you called somebody a maga and dumped the person, and you married another person because he's wealthier or is more connected or something. You married the person. So you don't expect your marriage to be blissful. But your marriage can be blissful if you kneel down and acknowledge the fact that you have hurt somebody. Even if the person is not ready to answer your appeal, you have hurt somebody. Tell it to God and say, God, I'm ready for love. And you will see how it will be sweeping in your favor. It will be working in your favor. It will be working in your favor. So you see a girl, because someone is paying her school fees or something, even if they are not paying her school fees, but you know that this guy genuinely loves you because he doesn't have money, he is not wealthy enough. Do you know that when there is love, two heads can really join together and make a headway? You plan it together. You plan it together. The likes of what they call this man, Apostle Suleiman, today, if you see his wife, I guess when he approached that lady, a lot of people were mocking her, like, oh, look at the person where you want to marry. But today, she flies private jet everywhere. She flies private jet with her husband. That's why those are one of the reasons why you are not seeing a lot of touch porch ladies with all these people. Why? Because they commonize them, they criticize them. Oh, he's not of my class. We are not of the same class. We are not of the same level. At the end of the day, it is not how far, but how well. It is not how you started, but how it's ended. That's how it is. So my brothers and sisters, my fans, my lovers, if you know and you know deep down in your heart that you have labeled somebody a maga before and you dumped that person for another person, and that relationship that you now entered did not work, it is not anybody that is wishing you. It is not anybody that is bewitching you. It is the law of karma. It is the law of karma that is making you go through it. So acknowledge your error, acknowledge your mistake, and move on. You will see that your life will be blissful. You will come and thank me. You will come and thank me. You will inbox me and say, Mama, you really said it. I tried it and it worked. It works for me. It works for me. So, and don't be scared of losing any relationship, but just make sure that it is not in your hand though. Yes, anybody is bound to make mistake. It is possible that you will love somebody and the person will not love you in return. But make sure it is not from your fault. It is not your fault. If the person tries it and leave you with your open-heartedness of love, you will see the end result of that person. In short, with what I've said today, go back and start playing all the record of people you know that have jilted or dumped one person one way or the other in a terrible manner. Go and play back their record. You will see. You will see that I'm not lying. So what you need to do is, don't be afraid. If you are loving somebody and the person is wanting to walk away, don't be afraid. It is possible that person is not your last bus stop. Let it go. Let her go. Let him go. Immediately that person goes and you know that deep down in you, you were being honest. You were open-heartedly in love with the person, or open-heartedly in acceptance with the person that, oh, we are in a relationship, we are making things work, I will put in my best to make things work. If that person walks away, you will see how the person will end up, and you will see how your life will be blissful. If you like, be ayamatanga. You know those days when somebody is ugly, we call them ayamatanga. If you like, be ugly as ayamatanga, the person that will carry you, people will marvel. People will be like, what do this person see for this somebody? I see Matt just be like this younger. See, I just carry this fine dude. He just carried this woman for head. Oh, see this woman. See, I just carry this man for head. This ugly musheshe. He just carry her for head. It is because law of nature is rewarding that person. The law of nature is rewarding that person. That's why it's making him have a taste of what it is for life to be beautiful, what it is for relationship to be blissful. It is the law of nature rewarding that person. So, my dear, as a mom, as a president of the Comfortable Housewives, I've come to tell you that you should know that in relationship, in marriage, there is law of nature. There are laws binding it, and those laws you must reciprocate. You have to reciprocate. That is the honest truth. If somebody respects you, respect the person's back. It's not because you are too much, that's why the person is respecting you. If somebody is loving you, you have to love that person back. If it is not convenient for you, spell it out. Let the person know, but don't abuse it. Don't do it in a harsh tone. Love the person in return. If somebody cherish you, cherish the person back. If not, it will boomerang, and you will start calling witches and wizards. You understand? It doesn't exist in relationship. What you need to do is to be openly, heartedly ready for love, for acceptance, to give. That's why they say it is give and take. Give and take. Give and take. If somebody gives you love, return. Ensure to return it back to the person. I love you too. I love you too. Don't say it's because I'm beautiful. That's why she loves me. That's why he loves me. It's because I'm handsome. I get doings. That's why she loves me. She's just fooling herself. She doesn't know she's fooling herself. She's not fooling herself. She loves you genuinely. All you need to do is to love her back in return. If not, with your tush look, you will be relegated to the background in your next relationship with another girl. The person that will use you to do yeye with your tush look, the person that will use you to do yeye, you will not believe it. The person will not even have a school cert. The person will not even, maybe you just mean you manage them because say nowhere to look. You just mean manage the person. He go just to use you, they do yeye, and everybody will be like, is this man using jazz for this woman? Man, he's not using jazz. It is the law of karma that is paying you. So, my dear, my darling, you guys shouldn't abuse it. Everything about relationship is give and take, give and take, give and take. It's not all about money. It is not all about money. It is not all about sex. Those ones are the secondary. Money is secondary. Sex is secondary. Those things are to garnish it. They are to garnish the relationship. Those ones are to garnish it, to make you feel that, oh, this thing is enjoyable. You understand? Money is to garnish your relationship, is to garnish your marriage. Sex is to garnish your marriage, is to garnish your relationship. It is not the primary aim. It is not the primary aim. The primary aim is mutual respect, mutual understanding, love and affection, and just name it. Patience, everything that has to do to enhance and beautify the relationship or marriage. Those are the primary aim, not money or sex. Those ones are to garnish it for you, to do the finishing for you. So some people just judge their relationship based on sex. You not sabi sex. You know they like to sex, and me I like sex. You not get money, no they spend. You not be loud spender. No, it doesn't. Somebody that is not spending today on you can spend tomorrow on you. Why? Because out of honesty, you should have a story to write with your spouse or with your boyfriend or with the person you are in courtship with. Your understanding with him are the tools he will use to respect you tomorrow as a wife. When he's beating in chest and say, my wife, I love my wife, it's because of him. I love my babe, I love my guy. It is because of your understanding with him. So if you don't want to understand with him, what are the things that you want him to respect you for tomorrow? Nothing. You can give him sex. Okpo can give him sex in any in any hotel. You can give him money. Sugar mommy can give him money in any place. So what is the difference? What is spectacular in you? There's nothing spectacular about you. Why don't you make yourself a spectacular person in the life of your spouse? Why don't you make yourself a spectacular person in the life of your guy or your babe? Make yourself that person that is unforgettable in his or her life, and then you will see you will be respected for the rest of your life. And you yourself, you will have the boldness. You will be talking with full confidence. Why? Because you know that you have sacrificed. You don't have to be spending money. It's not about money. I told you guys before. You know that you have sacrificed. You have advised in the right manner. You have prayed in day and night for his success, for our success. You have nurtured. You have impacted the things you know that will build her life, that will build his life, that will stand his life, that will stand alive. You have impacted in him. Those things money cannot buy. Those things cannot be easily gotten from any woman. Those things cannot be easily gotten from any man. So they are only gotten from people that are special in your life. And because you are special and you gave this out, your spouse, your lover will respect you for the rest of his life. This is my message to you guys today. Remember that if you have erred, all you need to do is to acknowledge the fact that you have erred and kneel down and ask God for forgiveness, that you are ready to move on, so that God can bless you with a better relationship. Because law of karma can be so disturbing, as if somebody is bewitching you, but nobody is bewitching you. This message is from your lady, Shine Francis Odige Osemige, aka Yellow Nomose Worldwide, aka the Born Lioness, aka the president of all comfortable housewives. Love you. See you again soonest, sooner than expected. Bye, guys.